Faster. So,
Oops.
a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Populated areas. You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked on your map. Examine them to learn about contracts, to work for witches and local happenings. Ich darf es da rein! Ah.
Not so fast, Roach.
Ich muss bei dem Namen immer an Vernon denken, Vernon Roach. Der wurde anders geschrieben, aber glaube ich zumindest. Ja, doch. Der wurde nicht Roche, sondern Roche geschrieben. Trotzdem muss ich dran denken.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Ach ja, die Milf Guardians.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
No one asked you to. Fuck off.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Dialogue, shops, option marked. This will open the shop panel. Show me what you got.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Food on the house, buy and sell items using the shop panel. Gut. Aufs Haus klingt sehr gut. Grand Card. Kartenspiel? Voll, das ist Grand Card. Ah, der ist tot. Hey, ich denke Essen aufs Haus, Kant. Okay. Ah. Das ist aufs Haus, okay. Fair enough. Habe ich das gekauft? Oder? Ja. Warte, nee, warte, hä? Doch, habe ich.
Show me what you got
Oder?
behind the counter.
Ja, gut. Das muss man offensichtlich gar nicht so bestätigen.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
True.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Ending conversation. Dialogue, objects marked will end the conversation.
Thanks. For everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better
Good.
that than burning the heart.
Gib me please, möchte ganz kurz Cyrilla. Cyrilla, Fiona, Ellen, Ryanen. Siri, gut. Oh, Dandelion, prächtiger Mann, hallo. Hallo, mein Freund. Im ersten Tag ging er mir nur auf den Sack, weil der scheiße aussah. Im zweiten Tag hat er seinen geilen Hut bekommen und jetzt sieht er aus wie ein Fürst. Ah. Geiler Typ. Askel, den kenne ich noch aus Teil 1. Geralt ist eine Nebenrolle. Lambert kenne ich noch aus Teil 1. Vesemir ist bei uns bei, den kenne ich auch noch aus Teil 1. Yennefer of Rankenberg. The Witcher first met the raven-haired sorceress a good 20 years back. Their friendship and the feelings between them were born of a common adventure involving a genie and the wish granted to Geralt that intertwined their fates inextricably. In the time since then, their relationship had, however, been quite stormy, rich in ups and downs, crises and breakups. Geralt and Yennefer's love provides irrefutable proof of the thesis that opposites attract. A few years ago, Geralt and Yennefer had, after a long separation full of adventures for them both, gotten back together again. The moment of repose was interrupted by the wild hunt, which took Yennefer captive. The Witcher set out at once to save her, but lost his memory while doing so. Ah! When he finally recovered it, he immediately had to set off once more on his quest to find his beloved sorceress. Okay. Also, Yennefer war unsere Ische. Hey. Wurde dann von der Wild Hunt entführt. Geralt ist der Wild Hunt nach, um sie zu retten. Hat dabei die Pike abbekommen und ist in Klammern verreckt. Dann wieder in Kaer Morhen aufgewacht, also hingebracht worden. Start von Teil 1 mit der Amnesie. Dann kam die Ereignisse von Teil 1 und Teil 2, da haben wir mit Triss ein bisschen rumgemacht und mit ein paar anderen Leuten auch. Und jetzt sind wir in Teil 3 und sind wieder auf der Suche nach Yennefer, jetzt wo wir unsere Memory zurück haben. Okay. Gut, mehr wollte ich gar nicht wissen.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. What?
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
So, Axii. Options marked. Axii will make use of the Axii sign. This sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation, invest in the delusion ability in the character panel.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Vesemir, ich hab keine Attention bekommen. Peasant. Hey Neko, kann ich dich petten?
Once more, there are 4 factions. What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Take my advice. Go back to your books while you can. War's no game. No faculty meetings to attend, no tenure to gain, end notes to compile. First soldier you see'll kill you.
Why would he do that? Me? A neutral civilian? A scholar?
Boots.
Come again?
He'll kill you for your boots. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Dialog Gwent. Options marked Carter. We'll begin a game of Gwent.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Gwent tutorial. Do you want to begin the Gwent tutorial? Yes, please. Welcome to Gwent. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals and the cards are their forces. You will go first. Choose a card to redraw. Starting hand. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use these wisely. Unit card strength. This is a unit card. The number in upper left corner indicates its strength, 1. When placed on the battlefield, this value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. Unit card combat row. This is the unit's combat row icon. This icon indicates the row on the battlefield where the card can be played. Close combat, ranged combat, siege combat. Kedweni Siege Expert, you gotta recalculate the army by 5 degrees. Do what? By the what now? It's auf jeden Fall Siege Combat. Unit card special ability. Some unit cards have special abilities. These Kedweni Siege Expert special ability is called Morale Boost, which grants +1 strength to all units in the same row. Weather cards. Weather cards are a type of special card. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. Redraw. At the start of each game you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw, but let's skip that for now and start to play. Battlefield. Here's the battlefield. This is your side. This is your opponent's side. During each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield, or pass. Leaders. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability which can be used only during a battle. Once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing... Thank you very much. Wahrscheinlich auf die Karte selber. Playing cards. Press to select a card from your hand. Press again to place it on the battlefield. There we go. Biting Frost. Best part about Frost bodies of the fallen don't rot so quickly. Sets the strength of all close combat cards to 1 for both players. Torrential Rain. Sets the strength of all siege combat cards to 1 for both players. I've bled for Redania. I've killed for Redania. Damn it, I've even raped for Redania. Na klar. Raped for Redania. Okay, wir haben einen Close Combat Soldier. Ein Siege Expert. Sabrina Glavisic, the daughter of the Cadwani Wilderness. Sheldon Skaggs! I was there on the front lines, right where the fighting was the thickest. Der Name kommt mir bekannt vor, Sabrina Glavisic. Sheldon Skaggs kenne ich aus Teil 2. Siegfried of Dennis. Siegfried! Siegfried! Mein Homie aus Teil 1! We're on the same side, Witcher. You'll realize this one day. Siegfried, my boy! Hi! Keira Metz. If I'm to die today, I wish to look smashing for the occasion. Deathmode. Den kenne ich auch aus Teil 2. I once made a prisoner vomit his own entrails. Ah, good times. Ballista. Usually we give him female names, like Jenny, more like Bertha. Siegfried! Go, my boy! Total strength. The number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when the card is played. At the end of the round, the player with the highest total strength wins. Okay. During your turn, you can pass by holding down. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round. Your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You shall pass when you are confident you can win with the units you already have in play. Also let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. End of round. A round ends once both players have passed. The players then compare the total strength of their units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded and both players' total strength is reset to 0. Den kenn ich doch auch, den holen. Renwald Ebb Madsen. They say the Emperor fear nothing. Untrue, Renwald scared them shitless. Den habe ich doch bekämpft in Teil 2. Deathmode. Rein mit dem Jungen. Der ist besser als der andere Typ. Wurde zwar von dem getötet, aber wenn ich mich recht entsinne, warte mal. Ei. Ich habe aber noch Keira Metz. Cynthia, das ist... Hör auf mit dem Scheiß. Aber ich habe noch... Sheldon Skaggs. Putkammer. Bedauerlicherweise habe ich noch Sabrina Glavisic. Ballista. Jetzt hat er die Reihe besser als meine. Set the strength of all close combat cards to 1 for both players. Damit verliert er 5 und ich verliere 4. Ei. Der darf jetzt keine Dings mehr bringen, sonst habe ich nichts mehr zum Hochziehen. Okay, Binding Frost, komm. Okay, gerade gewinne ich die zweite und die dritte und er die erste, weil ich... Die Karte bringt mir jetzt nichts mehr, die letzte. Haben die noch irgendwelche Fähigkeiten? Wobei, ne, die kommen passiv, ne, so wie bei ihm. Ja, pass. Oh, warte mal. Fortress of Temeria. Nein! Nicht cool! Ah! Oh, life gems. The player who loses a round also loses a life gem. The game is over once the player has lost both life gems. Ich habe gewonnen. Ah, ich habe mehr vollständige Power gehabt. Ah, natürlich. Northern Realms Gut, nicht. Blue Stripes Commando. I'll do anything for Temeria, mostly though I kill for her. Tied Bond, placed next to a card with the same name to double the strength of both cards. Okay. Der dürfte aber auch keine Karten mehr haben, ne? Ja, guck mal. Victory! Pro Tips! There is no shame in passing and letting your opponent win a round. Sometimes it's better to save your cards for later. Each deck also features its own heroes. Heroes are high value cards immune to the effects of special cards. These powerful cards can turn the tide of battle. Finding cards. Acquire more powerful cards by completing certain quests or purchasing them from vendors.
Well,
Konnte ich tatsächlich tun.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Doch, das macht Spaß. Würfeln wird zwar einfacher, aber das macht Spaß.